Welcome to Sliver and Bite TV. Here's a subscriber's request, Demi Glaze. Made from espagnole sauce, you can make this very luscious, rich gravy at home. For the condensed version of this video, head to Just a Sliver or click the banner above. Demi Glaze is a reduced gravy from beef stock and espagnole sauce. If you want to learn how to make espagnole sauce, click the banner above. So I've started by adding 2 cups of beef stock to a pan, along with 2 cups of espagnole sauce. At the end of this, you will end up with 1.5 cups, roughly 4 servings. I've just added the thyme, bay leaves, peppercorns, and parsley stalks. You can wrap this up into a bouquet garni, however, you're going to put this through a fine mesh sieve anyway, so may as well let them float around and really flavour the demi glaze. You saw me also add some dry sherry. You will need to stand by your pan throughout this cook. If you're not constantly stirring and making sure that you're not getting any solids form on the bottom of your pan, you'll end up with lumps, and nobody likes a lumpy gravy. So now we bring this to a simmer. I have the temperature set to approximately 180 degrees Celsius, and it is quite rare that I will adjust the temperature. Like I said, you just will be mixing it constantly, and it'll be on the heat for approximately 30 minutes. You'll notice that I'm using a spatula to wipe down the sides. Further on in the cook, I will also scrape down the bottom just to ensure that there is nothing stuck to the bottom that I may have missed. When stirring, remember you have some solids in there, so it will splash out every now and then. You'll notice that there is a little separation now between the oil and the fat from the liquids. However, keep on reducing, it will mix back into the demi glaze. Thought I might offer you a side view. This is approximately 10 minutes into the cook, and you'll see that the liquid is still quite loose. This is about 5 minutes on, and you'll see that it's starting to slow down a little bit and get a little thicker. You will also notice the sauce is now becoming quite dark. The temperature is at a perfect level. You're seeing a lot of steam coming off, which is perfect, and those bubbles are starting to get a little slower and a little larger. So this is the important part of the cook, because it's starting to get thicker. It could solidify at the bottom of the pan, and you don't want that, so make sure you're being really attentive and stirring often. Look at those bubbles. So a little slower, but much larger, so you know you're nearing the end of your cook. When stirring, you're starting to see the bottom of the pan. so you know that you're getting a really good consistency. And I've stirred it enough because there is nothing stuck to the bottom of the pan. So I've reduced it down to 80 degrees Celsius. I'm just doing a little taste test just to make sure that I'm on point, and it tastes absolutely phenomenal. So rich. The sauce is so deep in its taste. So I've just turned off the heat now. A few last little mixes, and then I'm going to drain that through a fine mesh sieve and then let cool, or put directly onto a nice filet mignon. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.